Thank you. My name is Shannon King, and I am the Director of Education at the Fraser River Discovery Centre. The Fraser River Discovery Centre is an interpretive centre in New Westminster, and we house exhibits that are interactive and present programming that encourages people to connect to the Fraser River. In my opinion, one of the best kept secrets about the Fraser River is that every single British Columbian is connected to it. Now, in this room tonight, I don't imagine that's a big surprise, as I'm sure you're well acquainted with the river. But I suspect I suspect that many of the 4.5 million people living in British Columbia don't feel connected to the river. And in fact, even in the Lower Mainland, I think we usually see it as an obstacle in getting where we want to go, like I was yesterday trying to get over the Patello Bridge. So I thought it would be fun tonight to explore some of those connections together. And so I'm going to ask for a little bit of audience participation. Hands up. And I thought that would be fun to get a good visual of all the people in the room and see what some of our connections are. So please raise your hand if you enjoy walking or jogging by the river. And you can keep it raised for just a second. What about boating? Or my personal favorite, bird watching? As I expected, there's quite a few people in the room tonight who share a recreational connection to the Fraser. But there might be fewer people if I ask that same question in Cranbrook or Fort St. John. So I thought maybe we can explore this just a little bit more. So this time, please raise your hand if you or your family member works in a job related to the Fraser. Maybe you're a fisher, a tug operator, a port employee. Maybe you work in the cultural sector. There's many possibilities. Not too many, though. Interesting. How many of your families came to this area because of the opportunities provided by the raw materials that the Fraser Basin provides? Maybe they were part of the early fishing, farming, mining, or forestry industries. Anybody? Ah, there's a few. I like it. Perhaps you're Aboriginal and your ancestors have been here forever. You might be related to someone that continues to fish for and wind-dry salmon in the Fraser Canyon today, keeping a 6,000-year-old tradition alive. Still, we might not have found the connection for some folks in Prince Rupert or perhaps Dawson Creek, so one more time, this time, put your hand up if you like to eat bananas. Not everybody likes bananas, all right. How about rice? Coffee and tea? If not everybody's hand is up, how about people who own a cell phone? Yeah, maybe you drive an Asian-made car. Or your clothes were manufactured in another country. That'll be just about everybody. So all of these foods and goods are imported through the Port of Vancouver and travel by barge and train and truck through the Fraser River Basin to get to a store near you. So thanks for playing along. You've made it clear that we are all dependent on activities in the Fraser River Basin, and we all have many connections to the Fraser River, whether recreational, cultural, or economic. So the really big question is, what does it matter whether or not we are connected to the Fraser River or we're aware of our connections? I mean, won't it continue to follow its ancient path either way? Well, here's the thing. When students come to the Fraser River Discovery Centre, the first thing we do is we head outside. I want them to take a look at the river because I want them to make sure that they know exactly which waterway we're talking about when we do our programming. And sometimes kids need to actually stand in front of it and stare at it for a while to realize that it's there. So I asked them to look at the river really closely. I asked them, what do you think about the color of the river? And so often I hear, it's gross. It's disgusting. Like, I think these are really strong feelings for a river that's just following its ancient path. Gross and disgusting things are things that we want to throw in the garbage, right? Get rid of as fast as we can. Students think that pollution causes the Fraser River to be brown and have quickly decided that it's a used up old river. Doesn't hold any value for them. So what happens to things we don't value? Well, we don't take care of them. So at the Fraser River Discovery Centre, we're really striving to change that. In partnership with the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute and the University of the Fraser Valley, we've put together a resource kit to teach children, and maybe some adults, about the cultural, economic, and environmental sustainability of the Fraser River. It includes 28 lesson plans with fun activities for grades K to 9. There it is. It complements our new, our My River, My Home exhibit, which is currently on display in the second floor of the Fraser River Discovery Centre, which just opened in September. The exhibit features art and photographs from the Fraser River, the Amazon, Ganges, Congo, and 2 Siberian rivers, placing the Fraser on a global perspective. It also includes water quality testing stations and art activities for visitors to explore their own connections to the Fraser River. The resource kit is being piloted now by teachers in the Lower Mainland, and just next week we're going to have a bunch of kids at the Discovery Centre testing the new field trips that go along with the kit. And it's going to be available for free on our website to download for teachers everywhere in September. And it's the culmination of a couple years of work and a really, really strong collaboration and partnership that I'm really proud of. So in conclusion, I just want to encourage everyone to explore the Fraser River Basin, spend time strengthening the connections that you have and discovering new ones. By feeling more connected to the Fraser, we're more likely to take action to protect it today and in the future. Thanks.